I guess that's just gonna be a 30-minute episode, I guess, then.
And
Go
the
ahead
first
and...
responding officer was killed. Second target, Frederick LeMay. Orderly at Las Palmas. Drug charges, assaults, but no convictions. Trapper left his body in a pitch-black room and filled the light fixture with C4. First responding officer flipped the switch, and sayonara. Third target, Father Rominsky. The trapper had sewn explosives inside his body, wired to blow if he moved a muscle. Left him sitting in a prayer position, and he was forced to confess his sins, namely the abuse he and his cronies conducted at the orphanage. The first responder was... it was Sergeant Teller. A theory. While the first target had no apparent connection to Las Palmas, all the responding officers were from the 3rd Precinct, including Detective Marnie. Were the initial victims just a smokescreen, and the real targets the 3rd Precinct police? Why would he target them? Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
I mean, we would... Technically with Becky, since she was heel, we could ask Wiggs to see if we could dig out anything new that we're not aware of.
Is,
what triggered her not to come here?
I'm assuming getting him out of jail is what triggered her not to come here. But does that mean we're going to be following her this time around instead of Becky?
When they go to the scenes, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of curious to ask Wiggs, but at the same time, I'm kind of worried Wiggs will just say nothing. But
Sergeant Riggs.
Calling Sergeant Riggs.
how's she have his
Hello?
number?
Hi, it's Miss Graves. Sorry for calling so late.
It's no problem. Can I help you with something?
I've been going over the Trapper case files, and I think I'm starting to see a new angle.
Yeah? How so?
Well, this is very loose, and maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree here, but what if the initial targets weren't the real targets after all? And every one of the responders was an officer in the 3rd Precinct?
Well, it's true that all the responding officers are from the same precinct, but that's just because that's where the murders occurred. Of course, I suppose that could be on purpose.
Well, aside from all being from the same precinct, is there anything else to connect the cops?
Well, back then the 3rd Precinct didn't exactly have a stellar reputation. A lot of those guys were into drugs.
And now?
Now everyone's eager to put it behind them. Things got much better. Actually, pretty soon after the Trapper killings.
Oh, well, if we assume that ending cutscene when we did the competitive thing wasn't a bunch of red herring bullshit, we know that she ain't.
I'm wondering if maybe the identity of the actual killer changes depending on...
Nah, that would be too much work. Could do it, but I can't. This game bombed. If they put that much work into it, I would just be crying if I worked on this game. I doubt it. I mean, it's not impossible, but I doubt it. I'm gonna go with Achilles. I don't want it.
I'm gonna go with that one.
No, because I don't think she's it. That does.
What's your take on this Finn revelation? Think it's got legs?
Yeah, sure, it's got legs, but it's running on water. Finn's about to drown and he knows it.
Yeah, you might be right. All right, well, thank you so much, Sergeant Riggs. Another note, Trapper was Detective Calvary's case, yet Marnie arrested Finn. Something about the tension today between Calvary and Marnie feels like it runs deeper than they were letting on. Something seems fishy.
Well, I basically know what the majority horror story this playthrough is going to be. That's why I kind of didn't want to do that, because I was afraid that's would trigger it. Apparently it doesn't now. And now everything goes to the shithole.
This is 125 at the 1016. Making entry.
Why is this cop even here?
Caution advised.
What? Did they even mention why he even came here? Like, what was the call? Like, what is he investigating?
It doesn't say.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you think that might have been
This is the
important.
police. Anyone here?
So yeah, she's totally going to think she did for the majority of this. If we're lucky, she'll. This is a mess.
I'm wondering if maybe not pepper spraying Finn would have gotten us more information.
I think it
Oh,
might have,
God.
but we basically panicked.
Sir, can you hear me?
See, obviously he doesn't know who it is. So it's like, what brought him here? And how did that not destroy his body? Because we came in, it's still well put together. Did they even mention if that officer died?
I think they said he got hospitalized.
Hey, what's going on?
We got a problem.
What?
Victim's a cop.
What? What happened?
Still trying to put that together. Call came in and there was a body. Responder showed up, body was rigged. Trap was down.
Eh.
Police? Who? How?
It's cavalry.
What? No, that doesn't that's ridiculous.
They're still sorting through the mess. Becky,
Oh my god.
The face expressions she makes are just so. Eh.
About half of the people in this game, they did really good on about half of them, and the other half,
Yeah, see, his
not so much.
His body's still together.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
from what we can piece together, it seems like Calvary brought a prostitute.
God.
Brought her back here where, you know,
Track her down?
only got a partial description. 20s, brunette.
I don't remember that.
Calvary put a whole clip in that wall and didn't hit one thing. The only blood here's his.
And plus, we still never
Bunch of nice
found out why that
Responder?
happened. We found out he
Responder
didn't
was
do it.
Traps.
Fuck.
Okay, so we definitely want the painting.
Come on, let me move.
That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind, then why would he fire this way? And if they did it from the front, why would he miss? Oh God. It's really him.
But that doesn't really prove that.
Not at this point, no.
But obviously he had access to this place because he hid the camera to get a special
Anything?
recording.
Not necessarily.
Nothing useful.
Because it implied that Cavalry's the one who put the camera there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He put it there for his special show that he didn't end up getting. At least not the
I'm
kind of
sorry,
special
but
show
I
he
was-
was expecting.
Where were you last night?
Yeah, you're
I was home.
you're fucked.
Yeah? So?
Shit.
What?
You need to be very, very careful how you handle this.
Why?
You gotta make sure you account for all your whereabouts. Everyone knows how you and Calvary felt about each other.
Tom,
You have to be careful.
this isn't happening.
I wish it wasn't.
I hated that fucker, but I would never do something like this.
I believe you.
You shouldn't have to believe me.
Boom!
So if he really was the one who did this, he just did this.
To throw suspicion off of himself. You notice it didn't kill him, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Every other explosion was enough to kill or at least severely injure.
That's the end of part 1. check the logbook,
So it does
fix
make
yourself a
sense that this
drink,
was-
and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
You see, it wasn't even that far from the pot thing. You know, she was extremely kind considering what happened, though. But we didn't change the sentence at all. Just gave him 3. Anyway, is that even gonna turn into anything, though? When's this 3-hour thing happening? So you think because we did that she refused for absolutely no actual fucking reason? You just think that's the thing that triggered it?
Well, that's the
'Cause
one thing that we did majorly different that might affect her.
Oh, I can't trust this
Well, her
bitch.
perception.
I can't trust this bitch. She got that guy
And now,
3 hours
part 2
off.
of Hidden Agenda.
Please rewind your DVD now to return to Blockbuster. Thank you for purchasing.
Who do you think is the most loyal?
Huh. I was expecting that to be a draw.
I've done the last 3, so I gave it to you. Because I think we're actually fairly even on that.
Hey, Simon, how you holding up?
Hanging in there.
A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
You know, when I see
okay,
him,
guys, settle down. Listen up.
I think Resident Evil 2
listen up.
cutscenes. I
We've
don't
lost a
know
cop
why.
today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Cavalry went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
Excuse me, Sergeant. What's the latest on the witness? The call girl?
We got an APB out, and one for this Adam Jones, too. We'll keep you updated.
His neck should not turn like that.
Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. One more thing. District Attorney Felicity Graves has negotiated to have Jonathan Finn temporarily released into our custody.
Aw, come on. You believe this?
Hey, I think this might be a valuable lead, and I'm gonna follow it through. Anyone has a problem with that, you know where my office is. Detective Marnie, I'm gonna need you to look into Cavalry's old trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
Yeah, sure. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Cavalry is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
I don't remember several of those lines.
Hi.
Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
It's tough losing one of the ranks. No matter how it goes down. But thank you for asking. Let you know if we find anything.
They're getting ready to move Finn for his little field trip. I'd like for you to join us.
So would I. If I can get out of the dungeon.
Well, this is probably going to be different.
Do we have a problem?
What?
Do you really think that I have something to do with this?
Becky, come on.
Oh, no, Tom. You come on.
Will you move, please?
Only the friend who is most loyal can make this choice.
So you want to threaten him?
Let's piss him off. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm your partner. We have to be honest with each other.
Honest? Fine. Here's honest. Everybody knows about this beef between you and Cavalry. Some of these guys, they don't think you're all there. You've got to start watching out for yourself.
Tom, you're accusing me of murdering a fellow officer.
You had motive. I'm just doing my job.
You're my partner, Tom.
How can I forget?
We're supposed to be on the same side here.
I'm not on your side because I'm your partner. I'm on your side because I'm your friend. And you got more around here than you realize. Why do you think Riggs put you on case review?
He just wants me out of the way.
Maybe. Or maybe he thinks you'll actually find something.
I like that it turned out much better than threatening him.
Yeah. Oh, now we're doing this.
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the trapper, but how can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't matter, we just do each one, so.
I'd say let's do...
Unless you want to see something different happens.
I mean, let's go ahead and go for the orphanage.
If these
first.
killings are connected to the Las Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky is at the center of it. It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him. But Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage. Couldn't find any reference to this in the police
What, the
records.
cops?
I guess it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and take another look.
Didn't the officers say they were aware of it?
They said they couldn't find any...
That they couldn't find of it, but they were aware that there was a claim
It had been
of a...
mentioned, but... And then Riggs said that if it had been in the file, he would have remembered it. So apparently they checked into it and found nothing, so they just didn't put it in.
Good job, officers.
I noticed we didn't have pictures getting taken of us this time.
Which is weird, because... Which actually, what was the point of the pictures?
Because indicate that she was being followed?
No, I mean the point of... If it's the jackass, why did he want the pictures? And if it was the chick, then... You know, considering we thought this would be a lot more straight ahead, this is all going willy weavy wobbly.
Well, if we wanted to go straight ahead, we should have done the same choices that we did.
Well, we didn't... Well, so far, most of the major choices... That I don't remember last time.
No, that was definitely not there last time.
I mean, it might have been there, but she didn't... It didn't show it.
Hello?
She also was not followed into the building last time.
Yeah.
Though she was followed at the first one. So maybe what order we go in determines where the stalker appears.
Photo, the panel. What was the other thing? Come on, let me move. What's the other thing?
I don't think we ever found
Yep. Give it.
the last one. The first time.
So...
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, the strange quote. I think it's the next investigation where we missed out on one. In the photo.
We found the important one still.
Yeah.
But we didn't find all of them.
I can't believe... How could they not find this place? It wasn't even that thick of a fake wall. This is some of the most like, fucking police and Heavy Wayne were building this shit. And that's saying a lot. A lot.
See, I'm not sure I'd want to stick my hand in there.
I don't even know if I would want to stay in here after thinking somebody was in here. I'd be like, I'll be right back. I'm going to get a few extra buddies here and we'll be back. Alright, so either A, it's gonna be that chick, or that was just a random scam. I don't know.
Oh, hello, ladies. Looks like Father Rominsky was a regular customer.
Whoa.
Have I looked for a brunette? I don't remember him saying that brunette line either.
Hey, who's there?
Okay, I'm getting away at you.
The one who chloroformed us was a blonde, though. Or at least
But
we
it
know.
definitely
So-
walked in that cafe, though.
So they were wearing a wig at some point. Well, that's definitely a guy.
Whoa! Shit.
Not what I was expecting.
Yeah!
Freeze! Don't move!
Oh.
And of course, now that it doesn't matter, you're the one getting all the
Oh.
Damn it! No,
Yeah, he ran through.
I like how you actually ducked down like you could see under the train better that way.
The cable wire.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the cable wire that the audience can't see.
Who do you think is the most daring?
I have no idea. I don't know. That one I don't think this is.
Headed to a house at 22 Huffman Road. Meet you there?
Yeah.
That's okay. Kind of out of the blue. It's nothing.
Oh, it's nothing. It's just turning out to be kind of an interesting day. I'll see you soon.
We don't get to go investigate the other two?
Jones residence. Which one was Jones? Oh, okay, so this is Adam Jones.
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything.
Oh, he can certainly try. Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking. You gonna help me out or what?
Ooh.
Hold on, do I have a coin we can flip?
Well, we've never done this. Just fuck it.
You want to be nice to him?
Here.
Thanks.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This is where Adam grew up.
A lot of condemned properties in this town. Did they even say where this town is?
No. We are in generic USA.
All clear. Couple squatter nests, but looks like they split.
All right, give us 5.
They talking about like hobos?
Right this way.
You mean nests as in like hobo locations or like actual wats and things?
Squatter nests. Meaning places where
This room right in here.
Yeah, so basically
This is where
hobos.
Adam slept when he ran away.
Nobody's been here for years, Finn.
Well, I didn't say he'd be here to greet us.
Oh, shit.
Give.
Come on.
Got it.
Okay. This is different.
So you're saying that this is his, not some squatters?
Squatters wouldn't dare.
I've never heard that terminology before for homeless people. Put on the orphanage file. That's a very big report. That's a very crappy newspaper texture.
I'm assuming the boxes seem important.
What is all this?
Adam's pop was a pest control man.
You don't say.
He was a pretty good one, too.
Traps, of course.
The one thing Adam got from his dad was a knack for killing vermin.
Detective Marnie, Sarge says it's time to wrap it up.
We found something. Just need a couple more minutes.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in a ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look. One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off, right in front of Adam. Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
We could go sympathetic and hope he...
No good outcomes in a case like that. Surprised you couldn't see her kid, though. That's harsh.
That's Judge Vanstone.
You're kidding.
Think I'd kid about the man who sentenced me to die? A couple of weeks in, Mama Jones hung herself in her cell.
Christ.
So yeah, Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh?
That explains why the judge got involved.
You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there. Rominsky and that piece of shit orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct. And nobody did a goddamn thing. Not even our own social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops? He knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him. Cops failed. Parents failed. System failed. What would you do? You took out the people who hurt us.
Well, that really actually was a lot of information.
I'm
It's not for me to
gonna
decide.
say
It's what a
anything to
jury's
make
for.
her look
Yeah,
more
so I
guilty.
hear.
Who gave him the right?
You know, I used to think maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world for what it truly is. See past all the bullshit. The evil deeds that lie in the hearts of men. But now I know only God has that gift. Thanks for hearing me out. After all this time, it's nice to tell my side of it.
Sure. Call anytime.
There is something else.
Yeah?
The hostage. When you picked me up. Daniela Cardenas. Well, Daniela and her sister Izzy were with us at Las Palmas. We went through the same shit. Izzy never got over it. OD'd a couple of years later. Adam knew that Daniela would do anything to see Rominsky pay.
Son of a bitch.
My God. The hostage was in on it.
This is Officer 609.
10-4.
We're gonna need an APB on a new suspect. Daniela Cardenas. I repeat, we need an immediate APB. Cardenas was not a hostage in the Trapper case. She was a co-conspirator.
Center copy.
I'm gonna call Simon Hillary. If Daniela's sister passed through the morgue, he might be able to dig up the case. You gonna be alright?
Only the friend who is most daring can make this choice.
You know, I'm surprising she's being very trusting of us, considering everything should be against us right now. Time to go. I'll be fine. Left alone with him.
I think it's time we all got out of here.
Hold up. I need to talk to you alone for a second. Just you.
No.
See, now I'm really curious what would have happened if we didn't paper spray him. Because if he didn't hurt us, then I would probably be more trusting right now. But we don't know, so I don't know. If he escapes, we're really fucked.
Yeah.
But he might also have really, really important information. I mean, think of all the new information we just got now. Fuck.
I mean, I don't really want to be alone with him.
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
But
we got a lot of new information.
You've run out of chances, Finn. Sorry.
Oh, that doesn't make me feel any. Oh, oh shit. Son of a bitch.
Help!
Okay.
Help! Up here!
Go fuck yourself.
Man, how the fuck did he get out?
We loosened his cuffs.
But we didn't. Just enough for him to pull his hands out. Well, I'd say that means we probably should have pepper sprayed them. That makes me feel better about that now. That makes me feel much better about pepper spraying him. Oh, now we get to do the other locations. Again, doesn't really matter much.
Back to the beginning. The Undertaker.
We only know this unless some new comes. But that was some pretty decent new information. So that linked more of the people, the social worker that she went, that we saved this time. That explains her. She was the social worker that was in charge of the orphanage. And it
also explains where the girl that Finn was caught with came in.
Yeah.
Assuming he's telling.
Who do you think is the most honest?
It says look at TV, come on.
There we go.
It was like... Well, it's a good thing you admit you lied. No, I'm just kidding. I always say, if you think you never lie, you're a liar. Even if it's a small, insignificant thing.
I think I'm better at lying than you are.
Yes?
Miss Johnson?
What do you want?
Only the friend who is most honest.
Stop being a punk!
Wow, really? Right off?
Oh, yeah, that was pretty fast.
I think I was right inside the mic when I said that. So that probably came out really loud.
Let's see, we said, well,
I think we did.
I think we started out respectfully, then she asked who we were, and then we said the police.
I don't think this is the same.
Yeah, because I don't remember seeing the police off the bat.
This isn't the same options we had the first time.
I'd like to start off nice regardless, though.
I'd like to speak to you about your husband.
What are you, a cop? I ain't got nothing to say to you.
I remember that. Oh.
Now we're getting pictured.
Now, I'm a detective, I'm a reporter. Yeah, so we did.
Let's go with
Yes, ma'am. I'm a detective. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions about your husband.
Yeah? Where was y'all when I called at 2 in the morning to get him to stop hitting me? Where was the cops then? Now you got a lot of questions for me. Maybe now I ain't got time for you.
Oh.
All right. You gonna tell me exactly what it is
Yeah, this is how it played out last time. And then,
her husband was beating her.
Yeah, she said that last
just like
time.
Jones's father was beating his mother. So that actually gives Jones a very good reason for going after him.
So what, you think he was targeting abuse?
I mean,
But why the social worker then?
because she ignored them.
Yeah, but then
For the same reason why he's going after the cops, because they.
I get that, but I mean, if we're going there, he's also being a vigilante against abusive.
Wow. I just realized
Well,
we
I'm
both
very
have
sorry to
11
hear that your
takedowns.
husband treated you like that.
Well,
sounds like
I said, we're working together.
Yeah, one way or another.
We'd have to find something
That all you
really
wanted?
disagreeing.
I'd like to know if your husband ever used the services of a call girl.
What are you kidding? He suck his pecker in everything from high-priced spreads to gutter cleaners. I gave up keeping score.
Ma'am, have you ever heard of anyone by the name of Adam Jones?
A kid named Adam used to help my husband out sometimes before he lost his undertaking job, but that was a long time ago.
Could this be him? Maybe just grown up a bit?
Well, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Are you sure? Take a good look.
Yep. I say that's him.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr.
Well,
Johnson.
that's A-OK evidence there.
Sounds like he had the same MO as Adam Jones's dad.
Which I just pointed out.
Yeah. Why the pictures? Why the pictures?
And we didn't get followed that time because that happened on the first one.
Weird. You think we're gonna make it this time?
Who do you think is the most cautious?
Yeah, that was pretty obvious. We're gonna die!
If nothing
On
else,
my way
just
to
from
see Simon
the
Hillary.
last playthrough.
At his house? After
This
hours?
one.
Yeah. I'm really starting to
Wait,
think
what?
there's a connection here with the prostitutes and the trapper killings. Hillary might have some forensic evidence we've overlooked.
Go easy on him, all right? He's pretty shook up from the fireworks this morning.
It's just a few questions.
Fuck him.
It's no big deal.
Now the question is,
So
are
are
we
we not? Oh, I guess we're going to talk to him.
we'll probably get
And then we'll
the,
go
yeah.
back to the other one.
The question is, are we gonna follow him?
Detective Marnie. Hello.
I'm sorry to bother you at home.
Please.
Because I'm really tempted.
Yeah.
Because
So me trying not to upset him here might have screwed us also.
I can't believe how close I was to I can't even say it yet.
You got lucky.
You're telling me. Just
the way
another
he
split
talks is
second.
just so.
My
I hate
God.
everything.
Whatever you say, Adam.
Yeah, let's not start
Don't
off
dwell
too
on it.
suspicious.
You're alive, that's the important thing.
Yes. Of course.
Do you remember Las Palmas?
The orphanage, the case from a few years ago. Unspeakable.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing some digging. The father there, Rominsky, seems to have a thing for the ladies of the night, which is starting to feel just like the Calvary case. And Walsh, the Undertaker. Hooker, same thing. Night of his death. That's just too many hookers to be a coincidence.
Huh?
Unless every single man in this town is a John.
Well,
I'm working on a new theory. It's just a sketch, but I think you can help me.
all right.
Was there anything you found that might point to the killer being a woman?
Well, there was trace evidence. Yes. It's
He likes
possible,
saying that a
so-
lot.
Is that
Trace
data still available?
evidence.
Of course, the records were archived when Finn confessed.
Are you alright?
Sorry? It's this morning. I'm still a little shaken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Back in 2012, when we took down Finn, he had a hostage, Daniela Cardenas.
I remember. She, relevant?
This shake
Turns
him
out
up.
she wasn't a hostage after all. Whole thing was a setup.
I can't believe it. That's preposterous.
Daniela's sister, Isabella, died a few years ago. Came through the city morgue. That one of yours?
One of...
Did you examine the body?
I don't recall. I'm sorry.
I don't know, something's fishy. It's like we've got all these tidy little puzzle pieces, but the picture on the box makes no sense. Feeling like there's a lot more to this than just Jonathan Finn, you know?
I'm not sure I do, Detective.
And now, the Calvary murder, maybe Finn's still a part of it, but what if someone else is pulling the strings?
I'm suddenly feeling very unsafe again.
Daniela's another puzzle piece. A small one, but important. Finn's Adam Jones apparently survived the orphanage fire. Worked for the Undertaker, Trapper's first Vic. The widow even identified him from a picture.
Yeah, see, that's a... You know, for someone who's doing all these clever models, he's an awfully nervous guy in person. Okay, was it not gonna even...
Only the friend who is most cautious can make this choice.
So,
way to make me feel pressured about this decision.
They don't want you to follow him. So, I wonder. I want to test something.
What?
Nope, it won't let me take over.
No. You think we should follow?
Yeah.
I
mean, it'll give us new information if nothing else.
I mean, like, what is he gonna do? Pull a gun on us?
Sorry, just a moment. I'll get that all cleaned up.
I mean, he only came back with a broom and a thing, but what if he's getting away with evidence? Oh. That's pretty good evidence.
My apologies. I'm still a little scattered.
Don't worry about it.
And he is a really scrawny guy, and that hood person was a scrawny fucker. He was pretty good though for a scrawny fucker though.
All right, I've taken up way too much of your time.
Yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here before you get some ideas.
Oh, I know that you didn't get to finish your evaluation at the crime scene. Is there anything that you may have missed?
Well, I don't think so, but this was no typical attack. Whoever Calvary was with, he probably knew them.
Thank you for your time.
Stay away from me. I don't trust you.
See you later, Mr. Jones.
I don't think she liked that idea either. Now the question is, did he fake his death, or is...
Okay, that was odd. Simon basically freaked out. And that hoodie. Was he following me at the orphanage? My gut says that he's mixed up with this somehow. Time to do some digging.
You know, considering we were panicking that we fucked up the beginning, this is all going way better at this point.
We've got a ton more information.
And no one's even suspecting her, which is weird. Well, not as much as they were in our first one. 15 hours, we're getting closer.
Well, we also didn't go around threatening other cops this time, so...
Well, that's true. Hey, it was my agenda, damn it.
I'm starting to think that maybe the
Isabella
agendas are there to
Cardenas.
specifically throw you off.
Found on the side of the road. Apparent overdose.
Well, it's just supposed to be a
Body
fun
showed
party
signs of
thing.
long-term abuse. Medical examiner was Simon Hillary. He didn't mention this. Maybe he didn't know this was Daniela Cardenas' sister? Date of death is just before the Trapper killings began.
Gee, I wonder what triggered him to start killing.
Oh. Oh. So, I'm going with faked his death and took over someone else's identity.
Yep. Okay, so I guess we're not going to talk to the...
Yeah, I was going to say, I would go talk to Wiggs myself. At least
No, I'm talking about the third investigation thing.
Oh.
Where you learn...
No, this is the... Wasn't...
No, we're back at the cabin.
Yeah, wasn't that the third one? Or...
Nope, the third one was going to talk to the orderly's brother.
Oh, yeah,
find out that he...
8:23 p.m.
We might still
revisiting
do
the
that,
crime
maybe.
scene
We'll see.
Of Detective Jack Calvary's murder.
Be fair, he didn't really tell
Gonna
us
have a
much.
closer look at the bedroom first.
And the fact that he was
Not
supplying
that big
drugs.
of a place, but always have to wonder.
Oh, we know they were on
forensic
drugs
team
and
missed
things,
something.
so... As I was saying, it didn't really do too much.
Okay, so this is the one where we need the camera.
And come on, let me move.
And then the bed.
Oh,
Okay.
bloody mess.
So the bullets were what we missed last time.
Marks spread outward on the
Were
headboard
they?
from the origin of the blast. Explosion was highly directional. If Simon did know about the bomb, it's possible he could have avoided serious
Man,
injury.
we're Willie getting on
Forensics
top of this shit.
confirmed that the bullets were fired from Calvary's gun. But why?
We're about to find out. But still, why did he like? I guess he just wanted to make a red herring situation. What if the hooker is that chick though from the beginning though? Maybe she's the. What color was her hair?
Son of a bitch.
What was her name?
Gotcha.
Okay. To be honest, when you watch this video here,
Yeah.
she kind of looks like she's wearing a wig.
Hmm.
So.
It was.
Okay, now this is just... Huh. Okay, now who's this?
See, my only guess is that was just a red herring to throw evidence off for some random reason.
Oh my god. That's from the orphanage. Dollars to donuts, that's the same hoodie I saw drying over Simon's washing machine. Shit. Wow. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but thank God Calvary was one perverted piece of shit. This is huge.
Now the question is, are we gonna run into?
Quick time event.
Yeah. She goes in here. Now she left the door open last time, didn't she?
I can explain.
Yeah, well, you damn well better.
I will. I will. Just. Could you
start talking?
I needed to know.
Know what?
About you.
What were you trying to find out?
I know you and Calvary had issues.
It's putting it mildly.
That's exactly my point. The inquiry?
Jesus Christ. You too?
I have to look at this from every angle, Becky. You know that. Okay, if you wanted Calvary out, then you could have used Finn's confession to pin it on the Trapper. That's opportunity and motive.
You're right. And so is this
Oh my
right
God.
now.
Oh God, please. Please, Becky.
Felicity. Who am I? Who?
I'm sorry.
For you to think that I could do this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That would be the judge.
Yeah, we know that's the judge. Now he said she, so he was conscious. Which,
Okay,
I mean,
that's
obviously
the end
we
of
can.
part 2.
I mean, he wasn't
Hit the box
blinded
when you're
or
ready to
anything,
move
so.
on.
Okay, so let's not drink the beer.
Well, yeah, we don't want to do that. That would be a terrible decision.
So are you wanting to refresh the recording?
Yeah, it's almost 50, so...